This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Happy Friday. I'm so happy. Ready for the weekend. It's going to be gorgeous weather.
Love it. Gosh, it just feels so good. And today, so I'm just like, I'm in spring mode. I'm in spring weather, spring clothing mode. Like I said, I'm not wearing socks anymore.
Bearing my arms.
Yeah.
Right to bear arms on this beautiful Friday.
Exactly.
I know. I'm just
50
excited.
degrees.
Even if I'm not outside, we're going to be running around all weekend. I can't wait. Jordan Schreier just told me this morning his tulips have started
Are you
poking
serious?
up.
I should look at mine.
Yeah. I mean, and obviously it's too early to start gardening and doing that, but that's what comes up first. And it's just like,
I know.
I had that feeling when you told me.
That and robins are the true sign of spring. So I haven't seen any robins yet.
No, I haven't yet either.
No.
And everything, we're hoping for some rain. I know farmers really need the rain. I want the rain to kind of clean things up, green things up.
Yes, green things up for sure.
Everything in my yard is just kind of...
Let's just fingers crossed that we don't get any more white stuff. Like,
I know.
No more. I mean, it's only March.
It is only March. We're really getting... Well, they're
Anything
talking already, our weather storm team, that next Wednesday could be some kind of a mix.
Oh, really?
It's so far away, too, but... it could be a snow-rain mix because it still gets cold overnight.
It does. I know.
But it wouldn't be. It'd be that like wet stuff that doesn't last.
Yeah.
You don't really have to shovel.
We're just going to keep talking about the spring.
And this weekend.
Exactly.
And we didn't wait until the weekend to have a little fun because birthday week continues. We talked about this and it happened. We had a Thursday night date night. That's what I'm calling it. It was so fun.
It was a blast.
I really...
and we were actually even home kind of early.
That's true. In the scheme of things, I mean, I did have to get up at 3 this morning.
That's right. I know. I felt really bad for you. I was like, oh no, I hope she's okay.
Well, I was going to say, my hair
to
maybe is suffering a bit. I set my alarm a little bit later and came in. So usually I get up at a little before 3, and I was like, I'm going to sleep until 3:30. So Heidi teaches Thursday nights at Cycle Bar, so I went to your class, but our husbands did not. Sometimes they go.
Yeah, they do. Usually, I don't know what happened yesterday. It was
met us
just
at
laziness.
At a pub, though. So they had to like not go to class so they could save us a table.
Oh, it was busy in there. What was going on?
Busy.
It was basketball. Basketball started.
Okay, yes.
So that's why. Yeah.
It was busy. It was pretty full.
There.
And I know numbers are, they can have more people in there. But yeah, NCAA, March Madness. And I was going to talk about this too because I think it's like the state fair that big. I went to a Class B school and Class B boys basketball tournament.
It's this weekend.
It's happening right now.
Today.
Yeah, I think there was games yesterday, today, tomorrow. And I was looking to see who's still in it. And Kindred's still in it. So that's our neck of the woods, Grafton.
Yeah.
But being from a Class B school, I mean, we would just pack the, I don't know if it's like the Beaver Dome, the Minot State Dome, whatever. That's where they're playing here, too. And I just thought, I wish I was there.
Minot?
It's in Minot, yeah.
Okay.
I would still go. And I actually make my husband watch Class B boys basketball with me. Well, last weekend we watched.
Good. It's good basketball.
He's a hockey guy, so that's why I say make him.
That's right. I learned that last night.
Yeah, we watched the big Packer Mustangs game when it was the Class A, and there's just something about Class B, and you can hate my husband for this because he always teases me if you're a Class B person. If you're Class A, he's like, oh yeah, you Class B girls and your white high top sneakers, and I'm like, what? I don't know. It's just this
so
like
cute.
he likes to because he's from Minot, which he went to that big massive. Minot High.
Right.
I had 20 people in my class. He had 500.
Oh my gosh, that's too big of a class. Just saying.
Too big.
You kind of get lost in the shuffle.
But it was fun. It is fun to have a couple drinks and watch, all the basketball on the big screens.
No, it is. It should be some good games. And I think I did hear this, that they're allowing, like, how towns just they shut down for the day to go watch their team play when you're Class B, which I think is a blast. Like, that would be so cool.
Did you have a pep bus when you were because you were from southern Minnesota? We would have like pep buses where the whole town would go, we'd all get on a pep, like if you weren't on the team or a cheerleader, we'd still bring bus loads of people to go watch the games.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think we did that. I don't really remember. But
It's only a few years ago we were both in high school.
That's right. Yep. Just a few years ago.
I wanted to talk about this because I actually liked it on Facebook, and we were talking about having a few drinks last night. We didn't have any margaritas, but did you hear about this? There was a woman who signed up for, I think it was Margarita and Sunday Fun Day.
It looked like a really great bar crawl, by the way, from the pictures.
Well, and I would be like, oh, a Margarita crawl? That's like right up my alley.
It was very appealing, this picture. Look at it. This is the picture,
I'm
right?
like, I want to do that. That sounds like a blast. Well, anyway,
was
this
a
gal
scam.
said that, you know, she paid money. It was supposed to be this weekend, and then they switched the date, and she's like, well, till November, and she can't do it, and they wouldn't give her money back. Anyway, she did some research, and so did our, investigative team as well. If you search Bar Crawl Unlimited, it shows dozens of complaints on the Better Business Bureau site.
Wow.
From across the U.S. Even it gets an
People.
F rating. And I just think I wanted to bring it up because you see all those events that come across Facebook. I'm still a Facebooker.
Yeah, I
and
know.
so I was like, my kids, do your kids Facebook?
Yes.
They still do? Okay.
Well, some of them. I mean, a few of them. One,
Okay.
probably. I don't even.
Well, I'm very, I tell you this all the time, I'm very embarrassing to my children because, I'm old, not cool, and I like Facebook. But
I like
all the
Facebook.
time on Facebook, there's these events, and I'm like, yes, interested, or I'm going to go.
Yeah, I
and
do
then
the
it's like-
interested all the time. I just do
Yeah.
the interested.
Usually
If it costs money, I usually don't do it though because I'm cheap. But but no, she
you
lost
could do a
450
Margarita Crawl at
bucks.
my house, and I wouldn't charge you.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't cost. Oh,
Let's do that.
$400, Sheila. Well, maybe I'll give
400.
you a deal. $200, and you can come to my house. No, free to drink margaritas at my
Nice.
house. I know that's a lot of
That's
money.
a lot of money.
I was gonna say, even if it was $50, I would still be upset because
Oh, yeah, I
your
would be
money
too.
is your money. And anyway,
And I
just
could do something else with $50.
yeah.
Darn it. In
So
a house.
or $400 for sure. So
Right.
be careful. Just especially when you're.
Maybe do some research.
yeah,
I
before
think we
you-
just have to these days. It's sad, but we do.
It is.
Because I don't want to be scammed.
We were talking about our love of Ellen a little bit today, and
know,
then
I
it went
love
into like
Ellen.
a
She's a
deeper
blast.
conversation. I love Ellen's show, obviously, and we
Yes. Mm-hmm.
have it on KBLY, so we're super lucky. I love her dancing, love her interviewing style.
Yep.
And now, this is maybe not surprising, although she has that game show. She has her hands in
The
so
game
many
show
things.
is hysterical,
I
by
love
the
it,
way.
too.
I will watch it on occasion. But yeah, now she's into Discovery Channel.
Yeah, partnering with the Discovery Channel, that she's going to produce some natural
cool.
history content for Discovery Channel and Discovery Plus.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I was like, I think
She's very into wildlife.
Okay, yes.
Wildlife, animals and the gorillas. That was a big deal. Anyway, so she and her wife are part of this big project for the gorillas. I forget the name of the funding or the fund, but anyway, she donates
a lot.
gobs of money. But she's been there to see the gorillas. Anyway, I jumped on that on that page. My gosh, cutest little gorillas ever.
Yeah.
They're so cute. But I think anything she puts on is going to be fantastic.
I think so too. And at least
she's
the
great.
first thing, we don't know a lot about what's going to be coming out, but she's going to be narrating and executive producer of Endangered. That's going to be the first
Oh, that's what
project
it's called.
under
Okay.
the deal. So
Endangered.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I just love everything that Ellen does. So.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Okay, we talked about basketball. We can't forget that this weekend is a huge, huge game.
Huge game. I tried to be gold and green today, even though this is kind of a green top, but
And I know, I was like earlier, it depends on the camera, the lighting, because sometimes this looks darker, but some people were like, you said don't wear Kelly green if you're a Bison fan. I'm kind of
I know.
in between. So don't boo me out of here, Bison fans. I'll be
know.
cheering for the Bison. I like UND hockey, though.
Yes, I know.
And
There's-
UND hockey, we're going to talk hockey probably next week, because next weekend they have some hockey at Shields Arena. But right now we're talking the Bison and the Fighting Hawks.
Yes.
I'm super excited
Tomorrow.
for the game.
Big
Kickoff's at
game.
2:30. I always say this, but I'm even more excited than normal for the pregame show, because I think they're going to have a lot of history
Oh,
and really
sure.
looking, because UND's been so great this year. And NDSU has, made us watch to the end of the game.
Right.
There's no
Nope,
blowout
last
at
week was
halftime.
good. Yes.
So.
Anyway, it's very cool. All right. So coming up, the Red River Zoo is welcoming a new guest, and you may see this rolling through town.
Yeah, well, I think we have a little video. Can we show
we do?
Fancy before we go?
Yeah.
Okay, well, and if we don't,
No?
we don't
We
have
don't-
time.
we don't have
We'll get
time.
back to
Shoot,
Fancy
oh my
a little bit
gosh.
later. But
We do.
Next, we're going to check in with Mariah Prusha, and she actually did some training with the Navy SEALs. It's intense. We're going to talk to her next.
She's intense.